Hello! Welcome to the Devlog 3. Today is 24th of October and it's spooky season, so of course I have my spooky jumper on. Huzzah! Okay, so this devlog's going to be quite different because as you can see I have Ableton open and I'm going to talk about some of the ideas I have for the music and primarily the non-diegetic music. So if you don't know what diegetic means, basically if sound is diegetic it means that the characters and in the context of the story can hear it. So in a shooting game, to take a boring example, in a shooting game the sound of the gun is diegetic because all the characters would be able to hear it, when often the background music is non-diegetic because it's playing like omnipotently, if you know what I mean, when music from a radio in the context of the story would be diegetic. So I've been messing around with non-diegetic music, meaning just the background music that plays, to add to the theme of this kind of suburban simulator. And one thing I've been very interested in for a while is micro-tuning, and I'm not very good at explaining these kind of things because my experience in music theory is very limited, but to put it simply, micro-tuning is when you take the regular chromatic scale and you tune it at a different ratio, so a regular chord will sound different. And because you still have keys, if I was to play Happy Birthday, for instance, the pattern of Happy Birthday in a unconventionally tuned keyboard, it would still sound like Happy Birthday because you've still got the relation of all the notes is still the same. But what's cool about this is that it gives you a kind of feeling of kind of a unsettling, weird feeling, and that's what I'm going for. I want this game to be kind of depressing and kind of comfortable at the same time. So I'm purposefully trying to mix uncomfortable and comfortable emotions at once, I guess. Anyway, I'm just going to quickly play you what I've got so far. So let's tune that down and then let's... Oh, wait one moment. I've got a load of effects I need to turn on. So if I quickly turn all those on and then stop, and then if I play, okay, I think I'm going to stop it there because I think you get the idea. So it's basically, it's relatively, it's not exactly special in terms of ambient music, but I think it adds a little twist that makes it a lot more interesting. So yeah, in terms of diegetic music, I want to have some of the houses in the game, I want to hear like a bassy drum sounds coming from inside of some of the houses, because I think that would add a really cool atmosphere. And I'm not going to play much of this because I think YouTube might content strike it, but recently I've been very fond of an artist called Burial, who makes, technically it's dubstep, but you wouldn't really describe it as dubstep these days. I'll just play a little bit. Okay, I'll stop there in case it gets detected and striked. But basically, so I want to have this atmospheric music that is obviously, from the game, and then I also want to have the diegetic music coming from some of the houses. And I think having some procedural elements to when these bits of music fade in and out could be really, really interesting for adding atmosphere. So yes, that's more or less it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think I'll be returning to Unity next time. Take care and goodbye.